Hi everyone! Welcome back to the channel. This is SilverHyena, and for today's video, we have the Crayola Signature Blending Shade Colored Pencils. Now these are the third set of these sorts of color pencils that I'm gonna try out, so hopefully these ones will be nice, because the tricolor Crayola color pencils, magical, loved them. The Crayola artist color pencils, those things broke my heart. I will have links to both reviews in the description below, and the little iCard if I remember it. The way things have been going today. Anyways, these are the Crayola Signature Blending Shade, which looks suspiciously similar to the Crayola Artist Colored Pencils. Hopefully these will be a lot better. So let's get started. We shall begin with an unboxing. There we are, and you've got your color list right in there, which I will cut this up and save that for future reference. Get rid of the box, nobody wants you right now. And here's a look at the tin. That is beautiful. I love that. Looks like a tropical vacation, doesn't it? Yeah, I'd like to go somewhere warm right now. Anyways, well, if I can, plastic. It is the enemy. It is really the enemy. Okay. There we are. We cheated. There we are. Finally, plastic is off. Now, time for the opening. And while they look really, really pretty, for reference, I brought the Crayola Artist pencils, and they look suspiciously similar here. I'll bring out this one. Close enough. I mean, the logo might look a little bit different, but yeah, they look suspiciously similar. Wait a minute, I didn't just get them mixed up, did I? Oh, no. Okay, yeah, that one's kind of blunt. I have used this one. Okay. Oh my gosh, that could have been a disaster. Anyways, I just wanted to look for comparison. These are not these, at least I hope not. So, the tray is set up the same way, which, if you saw my review of the artist colored pencils, you'll know I wasn't exactly a huge fan of this. But at least this set comes with some more neutrals, so I'm happy about that. At least I think it does here. Hang on, I know I keep going back to compare, but... Or are these the same? Okay, scratch that. I think that these are all the same colors. Oh boy. And as you can see, the labels are different. So I'm really hoping that they didn't just label these different and call them two different things and call it good. Because look at the back of the box and look at the tin. And this was the box that came on these. So, Crayola, are you trying to pull one over on me? All right, so a more in-depth look at the barrel of the pencil. The appearance is very nice. I love the black. I love the color at the end. And you've got jade green, verde jade, vert jade. So the appearance is very nice, but of course, looks aren't everything. Let's get to testing. Just a moment. Alrighty, we've got my Crayola mixed medium paper. Flip to the nearest blank page. Brush off any crumbs and remnants from my last experiments. And we are going to swatch these babies out. I'm just going to do them in the order that they are already in. Oh yeah. Might want to label it. There, good enough. Okay, yeah. Well, we already know that the white probably isn't really going to show up on white paper, but I feel compelled to do it anyway. Okay, that's enough. So I'll get something that'll actually show up. Okay, not bad, not bad. Color is going down nicely on this paper. It does feel pretty waxy, like the other ones that I keep comparing them to, the artist pencils. So I really am wondering if these are the same exact colored pencils that were just repackaged and marketed as something else. I don't know. I can't honestly say one way or the other. I figure that swatching is one thing, but actually doing an in-depth art piece is another. So we will see from there. I'm gonna speed things up a bit, and I will get back to you shortly with my thoughts, so stick around. Alrighty, our swatches are done, and I did a couple of blending tests, and I'm definitely getting some serious Crayola artist colored pencil vibes, because these are very similar to those in look and feel and texture in my hand, but we are gonna go through this anyway. I am gonna sketch out a thumbnail of some sort. I know, me and thumbnails. Woohoo! And then we will do an actual drawing on the next page. So what am I gonna draw? Honestly, I haven't thought that far ahead. So it'll be a surprise to all of us. Stick around. Alright, so here is the finished line work that we are going to work with. honestly, these Cra-Z-Art color... Okay, I keep wanting to call them color erase, even though that's Prismacolors, but these erasable Cra-Z-Art color pencils, they're a very budget-friendly option. Let me put it to you that way. Anyways, now that that part is over, I am going to sharpen up these babies, and then we are going to see how they perform. Okay, I wasn't even planning on filming the sharpening of the pencils because it's just pencils, but you might notice something. Just how short that is. Yeah, I came this close to just throwing this pencil away because I would sharpen it, it would break. Sharpen it, it would break. Those of you that have watched any of my color pencil content before know how I feel about this. Oh, let's just say I was saying all the words that would get this video demonetized. So already, huge strike against these. I hate color pencils that just break. Once again, I found these colored pencils to be so waxy that building depth and layers became rather difficult after about 5 to 7 layers or so. I mean, for something advertised as blend and shade colored pencils, I was expecting something that would blend and shade like a dream. It wasn't quite a nightmare at least, but I digress. And I'm just so disappointed and saddened because I really badly wanted to like these colored pencils. Oh, Crayola, you're killing me. You're killing me. I know I've said it before, and I'll probably end up saying it again, but these particular colored pencils just strike me as being clones of the Crayola artist pencils, down to the breaking leads. By the way, that's not a good thing. Now, as for some other things, like the color selection, it isn't the greatest. It's not terrible. However, I would prefer more darks, if that makes sense. Most of the color tones are either medium to light, with the exception of black, which is like the only genuine dark color in the entire set. A darker brown, gray, or especially an indigo blue would be really nice. One thing that these pencils need are more dark tones to get those really rich shadows. Honestly, I tried my best. I was trying to get as dark as I could without relying on black, since black can quickly turn muddy if you're not careful, so I was trying my hardest to avoid that. While the first few layers might go down just smooth and fine, once you really begin building up, it becomes a struggle. It really does. So, like I said earlier, that the whole blend and shade advertised aspect of it doesn't really perform that very well. Okay, so to round off with something good about these color pencils, the tin is gorgeous! I love the tin! Like, the little trays inside might be a little bit irritating, but the tin itself is wonderful. In fact, you might just pick these up, take the colored pencils out, and just put in your own Prismacolors, Faber-Castell, Caran d'Ache, whatever other brand of color pencil that you like. Although, to be honest, Prismacolor has been ticking me off lately, but that is a rant for another day. Okay, here we are. Finished drawing. I'm not really so sure if I like the way that blue thing came out. I was just trying to add more to the drawing. Probably should have just left it white, but what can you do? It's an experiment. Anyways, final thoughts on these pencils. Part of me is suspicious that these are just repackaged clones of these. They seem to operate the same way, still have that very waxy texture. The pigmentation isn't the greatest in the world. And of course, as stated earlier, the breaking lead issue. So I'm not thrilled about that. But these, like, when I reviewed the other ones, I was very, very, very harsh. It could have just been the paper I was using in that one. On this white mixed media paper, I think it did a little bit better than on the tan Strathmore. However, while I will use these, I'm not keen on buying them again. If you want inexpensive but usable color pencils, don't bother with the fancy. Even if you have to bypass on the tin, just get yourself some of the regular Crayola color pencils. But remember, this is just my opinion. If you're curious about trying these out for yourself, by all means, do so. Anyways, I would like to thank all of you for listening to my 2 cents about the Crayola Blend and Shade color pencils. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this video, found it helpful, if you enjoy the artwork, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Post a comment. Have you ever used these color pencils before? If so, I want to hear what you have to say, because I'm curious. With that being said, this is SilverHyena, signing off. Stay creative, everybody. Bye!